Hey folks, in this course we're going to be working with a lot of large files, and one of the problems with Canvas is it doesn't like them. I'm not going to get into all the details of all the horrible things that Canvas can do if you try to upload too many large files to, your allotment. I've got a separate video for that. However, suffice it to say, when you're working with images in this course, you need more space. So we have some different options here. One would be for you guys to put everything on a flash drive and send it to me. Email is terrible with large files. Canvas, as we said a moment ago, doesn't support them. So the ideal thing here is to use some sort of cloud storage solution. And fortunately for us, the college has actually purchased a plugin for Canvas that allows us to do just that. It's Microsoft OneDrive. It's over here on the left-hand side of the navigation bar. And we're going to be using that to store and upload our files so that we're not going to junk up, or we're not going to run into all the issues I said a moment ago. Now, one of the things about Microsoft OneDrive is that it is integrated into Canvas. However, they did some sort of update recently, which basically prevents people using OneDrive from sharing files within Canvas. You can still share files, but you have to get to them in a different way. So that's what I'm going to be showing you here now. So the first thing I want to do is you can go ahead and click on Microsoft OneDrive. You may get a login screen right here, which is fine. You're just going to use your eicc.edu username and password, and it should just open up into the screen that you see right here. In the past, you used to be able to right-click here and you'd see the share option there. It's no longer there. So this is what we're going to be talking about here in this video. So you have a couple of different options when you're doing this. One would be to go to Office. I'm sorry, I got to spell right. Office.com. It's the Microsoft 365 product. And if you haven't downloaded Microsoft 365 for your computer, you should. It comes free to all students who are going to the college here. It's a cheap way to get all the Microsoft apps that you love and adore. Now, one of the things about it is, in order to install those on your computer, once you log into Office.com, and again, you would use your username and password for your email address and your password for the college in order to get into this. You can go over to Apps right here. And then you can go ahead and download all these apps. There's a way, basically you just go to all apps and then you just download and whatnot. Pick the ones you don't have. However, one of the things you want to do is make sure when you're downloading this, you also download OneDrive. What that's going to do is it's going to put this application on your computer here, and it's going to ask you to set up a folder on your computer. I've got one set up right here, and as you can see, basically, this is actually a folder that's on my computer, but it's synced to the cloud storage that's being offered by the college. Meaning that when I'm looking at these here, you're also going to see those same folders and files right here. However, the nice thing about this is, well, let me get back to it. Open the folder. I can now right-click on it and click Share. Gives me a little new dialog box. I can go ahead and copy link. And then when I'm posting into the discussion board, like let's say I've got one right here, I'll switch to student view so you can see, I can see what you see. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to click reply. And I'm just going to go ahead and say, here is my assignment. And then I can go ahead and insert the link. So I just go here, I'm going to paste it in here and here so that we can both see it and have something to link on. And that's all I got to do. When I'm done, I can go ahead and save it like so, and you'll be able to get to anything you want. Okay, so now that we have the link set up in our discussion board, we're good to go. Now, there is another way of doing this. If you don't want to install Microsoft OneDrive on your computer, and I can completely understand why you wouldn't want to do that, you do have another option. I'm going to go back into my my Microsoft 365 account, and I'm going to go to My Content. Now, one of the things about this folder here is I can go ahead and it's showing me everything that's been shared with me. However, I don't necessarily want to do that. Instead, I'm going to go to Cloud Files right here. And over here it says go to OneDrive. Yes, I know it's buried. I'm sorry it's buried, but it is an option. Just go to OneDrive and you're going to see all those same folders and files underneath my files right here. Again, I'm sorry I said it was buried. But as you can see, these are all the OneDrive files that I had originally when I accessed it in Canvas here. Okay, so once I'm done, I can go ahead and, again, as you see here, I now have that share icon, which is no longer in Canvas. And again, I don't know why. I can just click on that link. And I can copy link, and you can paste it in the way that we saw a moment ago. So those are two ways to share your files for your instructors or your professors to access. And if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.